Greetings and salutations, fellow citizens. I hope all is well. I truly believe storytelling is special in all its forms. Manga has been one of the mediums I've consumed the most in my life, and I'm here to share one of my all-time favorite manga with you today. My name is Detective Hemmings, codename Paperwork. I am the literary detective. Welcome to Case 23, The Eternal Wanderer, Emanon. What does it mean to be immortal? To be unable to experience death? Is it to be constantly reincarnated? To truly live forever? Is it to be unkillable? Or maybe being immortal is to be remembered throughout history, even after your physical time in this plane of existence has come to an end. It has been man's dream since antiquity to be able to fly, but there are also other things humanity has craved for a millennia: eternal life, eternal youth, and endless knowledge. If humans could live forever or transcend life and death, perhaps people will suffer less. But is being immortal perhaps a curse disguised as a blessing? What if you existed before you were even born?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I assume that last sentence probably left you in bewilderment, but it'll all make sense momentarily. The story of Wandering Emanon and or Emanon's Wanderings is the story of a woman who is quite literally as old as life itself. Emanon, no name backwards, is reborn again and again throughout life and retains all her memories and experiences from all previous lives. Before life on Earth existed, she was a concept. Before there were humans, she was a fish, then a monkey, and now she's a human female. This is the story of her travels as she wanders throughout life, looking for some kind of meaning in it. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. Share this with your friends, and let's talk about this manga. This manga has a few parts to it. It's not very long, but there are 3 manga that tell the complete tale. So far, for now at least, as far as I'm aware. Omoide Emanon, Memories of Emanon, Emanon Sasudai, Emanon's Wanderings, and Sasudai Emanon, Wandering Emanon 67, Wandering Emanon 73, and Wandering Emanon 80. Those are the years. The artist for the manga is Tsuruta Kenji and the writer is Kajio Shinji. Tsuruta has worked on other notable manga such as Spirit of Wonder and Forget Me Not. This manga was published by Comic Ryu starting in 2006 and ended in 2013. This manga is a fantastic piece of art and literature. Let's get it out the way first. The artwork is delightful as it is eloquent. The drawings are fluent as it speaks to the reader through character expression, background settings, overall scenery, and general artistry. It is quite expressive. The manga is not at all heavy with text. In fact, I'd argue there isn't much dialogue, yet somehow it still speaks to you. Kenji's drawings of Emanon are beautiful, and it's hard not to be infatuated with her the moment you look at her. A lot of the various panels are images of Emanon smoking and being in deep thought. There isn't exactly an obvious central plot. There's no do the thing to get the thing or become the thing. Unlike most other narratives that have an antagonist and an endgame, this manga does away with all that, and to be honest, that's one of the stronger points of the series. There's no bad guy to defeat or straightforward task to accomplish like becoming Hokage or the Pirate King. The point of the story is for you to connect with this character, ponder about important life questions as she does. Therefore, I'd argue it's a very immensely thought-provoking chronicle about finding your place in the world. Emanon's Wanderings presents the readers with some intriguing content and context. On the surface, it may just seem like some immortal Earthwalker just aimlessly wandering the globe, but it's so much more. Einstein describes insanity as doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But what if you didn't have an option? Forced into a never-ending cycle of something you cannot control, yet yearning for something more, something different. You see, the way Emanon's cycle of rebirth works is as follows. At some point in Emanon's life, she will begin to lose herself, as in her memories become a bit hazy, and she feels a compulsory need to reproduce. After finding a sexual partner, she essentially gives birth to the new her. The offspring becomes the new Emanon, taking all the memories and experiences from the old body into the new one. The old body then becomes a mere empty shell of what was once Emanon. From there, Emanon, though more knowledgeable and older than everyone around her, must once again grow up over and over and over again, leaving behind her old body, former lovers, time and time again. She's also forced to outlive everyone she knows and loves. It's a tale of potential insanity and loneliness. There isn't a person in the world who could truly ever understand her, and we all feel that way sometimes. Like no one really understands us, no one really gets us, and it can make us feel truly alone. Emanon, like all of us, is just trying to comprehend her place in the grand design of the universe. Emanon is a superb character and the best part of this story. She's beautiful, she is mysterious, and most importantly, she acts exactly how I imagine somebody that old would act. I find that with enough life experience, I'm talking like over 1,000 years, a being that old would just be beyond certain issues and concepts, such as being overly emotional, attachment to life and death, and other things wouldn't mean as much to an immortal. Emanon, being something technically like 3 billion years old, acts this way. Emanon is extremely detached, aloof, distant, and she looks like she's constantly looking for something stimulating, for something of substance that she might find remotely intriguing. Emanon doesn't care for the names either, since she's had 1,000 names, so she just goes by that one. No name backwards. In addition to that, she's always drinking and smoking, in an attempt to dull and numb all the things she's dealing with. The story of Emanon shows the readers several moments and chapters in her long, rich history. It's divided by years, and we get to see her in different stages of her cycle, as a child, teenager, adult, in her reincarnation period, and the empty husk she eventually leaves behind. She's a curious woman that you can't help but get attached to and want to figure out. Wandering Emanon is truly an amazing manga experience that I believe you should all try. It'll invoke critical thinking, and the artwork is truly vibrant and expressive. Emanon is an enigma you can't ignore, and the themes are powerful, expressed through its artistry. It's also quite short, therefore it's not particularly time consuming. I implore you all to try this manga out. It's a personal favorite of mine, but objectively, I'd argue it's still a really solid read. And with that, I've shared with you one of my favorite manga, and I know that I did it justice. Go check it out if you haven't. I truly think you'll enjoy it, and consider this case solved. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Be safe, everyone.